Jameis Winston named the starter for the New Orleans Saints, and Sean Payton. What does this mean ultimately for the NFC, for the NFC South? Is this the right move? Should it be Winston over Taysom Hill? We're gonna break it down, and of course, you guys know me being a Bucks fan. I obviously have my opinions on Jameis Winston, but I'm not here to talk about what he did with the Bucks. I'm here to talk about what he's done so far in New Orleans, and if this is the right move for the Saints. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with a quick video for the New Orleans Saints today. Quarterback frenzy, quarterback competition. It seems like what we're hearing, a starter has been named in Jameis Winston, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneer, national champion at Florida State in the 2013 season. I also figured, why not dress up a little nice for this video too? I'm trying to be I'm going to be a sports broadcaster one day, man. I want to take it more seriously. I don't have like all the nice shirts in the world, so I mean, every now and then it might, yeah, I'm in relaxed clothes. But I figured, you know what, screw it, dress nice for this one. But Jameis Winston named the starting quarterback over Taysom Hill. Is this the right move? I don't know. I honestly, I think you give it. You see, I don't know. Because Taysom Hill did great in games where he got in last year. Drew Brees obviously was the man. He was the Saints quarterback. He just retired last year, being his final year. Did great. Uh, went to the playoffs, led him to the divisional round, lost by a couple touchdowns to the Bucks or whatever. We know about Tampa Bay and Tom Brady and what they did. Taysom Hill last year, you look at his stats: 928 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Had a QBR of 58.8. That's not good. Completion percentage, though, it looked pretty great. 72%. 88 completed passes, 121 attempts, 4 touchdowns, again, 2 interceptions. His longest passing play was a 44 yards. On average, though, he'd only get about maybe 7 yards every time he passed the ball. Ultimately, Taysom Hill, I think, is great. But honestly, if you ask me, and you look at the depth chart too that they have. You have Ian Book, who they just picked up in the draft out of Notre Dame. I think they drafted him in like maybe the 5th or 6th round this past draft. Trevor Siemian was a former Broncos quarterback a few years back. He's one of the. I'm sorry, Trevor Siemian. When I hear that name, I hear practice squad. That's what he is. He's not anything to be concerned with. I think you got to give Ian Book from Notre Dame a little bit of credit, but obviously it comes down to Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill to start. Ian Book being the 3rd string quarterback. That's what it seems like. That's what I think it should be. Again, you look at Taysom Hill, but look at Jameis Winston. He's named the starter, 1st overall pick in the 2015 draft. The Bucks just, obviously, with Lovie Smith back as the head coach, I mean, it was just a downfall, abysmal. The Bucks have been in the gutter pretty much since after 03 to, practically prior to last year. I mean, a couple, I guess a 7-9 after 2 5-11 seasons is okay, but that's not what you're going for. There were no touchdowns or no interceptions for Jameis Winston last year. He had a 61 completion percentage overall last season. 63.6 completion percentage. 7 completed passes for 11 attempts. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Longest passing play was 19 yards. Okay. Obviously, Drew Brees was the guy. Jameis got some playing time. There were quite a few times where they had to go in and hand the ball off. Or it was Taysom Hill. Drew Brees, Taysom Hill, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston practically call it the 3rd string. Taysom Hill did pretty good last year. Again, you look at his stats. 88 of 121, 928 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks, for a 72 completion percentage. You know, Look, I'm not going to sit here and dog on Jameis Winston too much. There were years where he looked pretty good, but he had a crappy O line. There was the whole 2019 go back debacle. Look, 30 picks or 30 picks. He had a bad O line that year too. Bruce Arians came to Tampa because of you, Jameis Winston. Because of you. I'm not going to doubt you, but obviously things didn't work out in Tampa Bay. So, and based on how the final year was, I don't know what to say. I'm not going to, again, I'm not here to dog on Jameis Winston. He's got a strong arm. His problem is handling pressure and decision making, which, is common in quarterbacks. What's more important, handle the pressure or make good decisions? Use your brain, as my mom always told me. A lot of people told me that actually growing up. But anyways, use your brain. Decision making, right? You're a quarterback in the pocket, right? They're blitzing. They're gonna rush you, right? What are you gonna do? If I'm the quarterback, I'm throwing the ball out of bounds. I'm not trying to force plays. That's what Jameis did. He tried to force plays. He misread a guy here, there. And what happened? Pick, 30 times in one season. That's bad. That's not good. But I'm not going to sit here and doubt Jameis Winston a whole lot. I think he could be great for the Saints. I think he could be the guy that they need if they want to keep contending for the NFC South. Obviously, though, do they have a leg up over Tom Brady? No. But for this season, you got to look at the Saints. They got Alvin Kamara. They got Ty Montgomery at receiver. Emmanuel Sanders, Jared Cook, Michael Thomas, Marquez Cal. Look, they got great players on the Saints. Sean Payton is a genius coach. Great mindset, great offensive mindset. They got it all, but obviously with Drew Brees out of the picture now and retired and at home and everything like that, the question is quarterback. And obviously, the question is, between it comes down. I don't think Ian Book is the guy. I'm sorry. I think it does obviously come down to Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston. If you're talking experience and what we saw last year outside of Brees. Outside of the quarterback situation, I think the Saints are still set up for success. They got weapons. They got good defense. They got Malcolm Jenkins, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Marshawn Lattimore, Cam Jordan, Malcolm Brown, Quan Alexander, who was a Buccaneer formerly. Trust me, a great pass rushing linebacker, very aware. He's pretty good. They got good defense. The Saints have it all except for, having the quarterback situation truly figured out. Do I like this for the Saints? Well, as a Bucs fan, them being an NFC South rival, I'm not pulling for them, but it's the NFL. This isn't college rivalries and all. Look, I'm just going to stop with that. Let's be realistic here. Let's just talk Saints football, regardless of teams that I pull for. The Saints are great. They got elite playmakers. They got a really good defense. They just got to figure out the quarterback situation. I don't know if long-term Jameis is the answer. I don't know. I'm not doubting it. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I think naming him the starter is the right move, actually. I will say that. To start out, you want to name him the starter, go ahead. You want to take him over Taysom Hill? I don't blame you. Go ahead. But can Sean Payton mold Jameis Winston to get better? Can he mold him? Can he work with him? Can he help his decision making? That's the big issue. If he's pressured in the pocket and he can't make the right read over the middle, it's another pick. 30 interceptions a couple years. 30! 30 interceptions. Led the league. That's what you got to work on, Sean Payton. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. I think he can. But I don't know about naming him the starter right away. We're just fixing to start, like in a week or so, the actual season. The regular season for the NFL. But anyways, my 2 cents on this is best of luck to Jameis Winston. I'm pulling for him. I really am. I want to see him succeed. He was a former Buccaneer, had some good games, right? Um, he was great at Florida State. If he's put system quarterbacks, always talking about him on here. You put him in the right situation, on the right head coach, on the right offense with the right playmakers and the right type of offense, you get the job done. I think New Orleans is perfect for Jameis. But I'm just saying, man, work with him. You know, work with his decision making. That's the biggest key. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But anyways, guys, I love y'all. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today and watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Do football, baseball, basketball, all that stuff. I know I'm doing a whole lot of football. Let's just be honest. That's my favorite sport. That's kind of what I'm going for. I'd like to be a college football anchor or analyst, But some other sports here or there. Not going to lie. Love baseball, basketball. Anyways, I love you guys. Keep your head up. Jesus loves you. Remember that. Like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, folks, Ballard Sports Media. Check it out. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. And roll tide. Woo!